Oh, look who it is. It's our friend Mike Pillow. Uh, I'm sure he enjoyed Ann Coulter's Substack, but he's got bigger fish to fry. Welcome to Housemarque's Mega Worldwide, where when they post these clips, I do the whole fucking thing. And in this particular instance, this man you're looking at with a play button covering his chin is a former crack addict who found Jesus and dropped the pipe, Mike Pillow, who still sniffs his own farts about 2020. And this is the big box stores continue to fuck with Mike Lindell. Walmart backstabbing My Pillow despite record sales. So I want you guys to remember that every time you say big corporate America only does stuff for profits, because apparently Mike Pillow disagrees with you. He thinks the activists that run Walmart are engaged in just ethics over sales in some sort of weird socialist communist scheme to turn Walmart red. Let's see, we'll skip through this. I mean, does anybody click on those things? I suppose they do, or they wouldn't keep doing them.
Let's go to talk about economics.
Yeah, let's talk about economics. Who knows more about economics than a guy who is shit away half of his company chasing down election fraud garbage and has poured money into the pockets of whatever his name is. The dude who runs Lindell TV right now is getting fat off Mike Lindell, when all he had to do, if he was going to fight this shit, was, I'm temporarily stepping down as CEO of My Pillow so that I can fight for it. Please continue to buy My Pillow stuff, but I don't want the company to have to do this. I'm going to do this on my own. This is me. This is just me. I'm making this point, not the company as a whole. And he could have done that and saved his company a shit ton of grief. He wouldn't have gotten dropped from any of these things. Unfortunately, what he tries to do is inexorably intertwine his legal bullshit around 2020 and the melt down the bars and put people behind jail, blah, blah, blah. Melt down the voting machines, turn them into bars, and put everybody behind plastic bars, whatever the fuck. He intertwines that with My Pillow, and then wonders, Hal, talk about Walker. Oh, we'll get there. Oh, indeed. Oh boy.
Talk about sanctions. I got a guy's got more sanctions than Putin.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't doubt that you knew a bunch of the other oligarchs.
Mike Lindell, and these are
sanctions. How is this? I mean. Let's hear the argument.
Capitalists that have sanctioned you. Why are you sanctioned? What is so bad? Maybe the commercials rub some people the wrong way. Maybe the jingle doesn't really, it's not snappy enough for them. Or maybe it's too snappy. Maybe it's Mike Lindell's.
Now, understand, by the way, this asshole is making fun of this asshole. And I don't mind, but let's point it out. Also, this asshole who works with and for this asshole, both of them talk shit about this asshole all the time.
Reserve personality in the spots. Why are you more sanctioned than Putin, sir?
Well, I believe when you talk about the new one here with Walmart, woke Walmart.
Woke Walmart. Yeah. That's what that whole commie greeter thing is.
Has over 10
woke Walmart, for fuck's sake.
1,000 suppliers in China. I've told you before that China was a big part of this 2020, the biggest crime in history against our country. And Steve, the jingle, I think that just gives people hope.
Yeah, I have it playing in my ear right now.
The people have reacted.
The people.
From last year to now, and it's just putting the savings right into the everyone else's pocket. Shame on Walmart, what they did. Yeah.
People have reacted and put the savings into everyone else's. I don't know what the fuck that is. I have no idea.
Yesterday was disgusting.
But hold. Do we have the spot? Can we play the spot? Is it time for?
Oh, for fuck's sake! He pays for the show. That's why he's on.
I want you to go back. Walmart's supposed to be the people's store.
No, it isn't. What kind of commie bullshit is that? The people's store. Get fucked. It's the cheap place. Where do you think cheap shit comes from? Good Lord.
It's where the deplorable shop, and now they shop for groceries. Okay, be specific? What did Walmart do to, I think, one of the greatest companies in the United States of America, MyPillow, and one of the greatest Americans I'm honored to know, Mike Lindell, who sacrificed so much of his.
He didn't have to sacrifice anything. All he had to do was step down as CEO of MyPillow while this was going on. It wouldn't have cost him a fucking dime, other than whatever he's throwing good money after bad
personal wealth, but more than just his wealth, his time. Mike.
Yeah, that's the most important thing, because, if tearing, Mike Pillow away from his laboratory.
I think I work hard. I'm a piker compared to Lindell is.
Well, I mean, there are certain substances that make you kind of keyed up and work harder, and other things don't. And obviously, gin was a mistake.
At a whole different level of insanity. Trump was a horse. Trump and Bannon are like, no, forget it. Lindell is a man obsessed. He's everywhere. I call him, it's 4 o'clock and he's flying here, he's doing this. And these speeches, when you get him to do these speeches like he does, these hour talks and stuff like that, it's so draining. I mean, I talked to 5 people.
Yeah, imagine what it feels like watching him.
And I want to go take a nap, right? This guy's on fire. So Lindell.
Oh, the Doc Spano says, Hal Sparks, if you want to laugh, read Trump's truth about demanding equal time. You mean where he screams, I demand equal time? Then show up and testify, fucko. Believe me, the ratings are there. Sit there and go under oath. It's super easy, asshole.
Lindell, what did you do? So I got to figure this out. Walmart's America's store. It's where the deplorables go and shop. People love you. They love MyPillow. They love the product. They love you. They love your mission. You wear your Christianity on your sleeve because
no, he wears it around his neck, and also he bears false witness everywhere he goes at every single one of these speeches. He decries his political opponents as demons and demonic. So don't give me this bullshit that he's a Christian.
It saved you from a life of just degenerate depravity.
See, this is just him digging him. Like, they're both fucking with this guy. He's like, wait a minute. Maybe Hal's right. Maybe these guys are fucking with me.
Right? You pulled yourself through. Your autobiography is amazing. If Walmart's all American, they got their commercials, they're waving American flags and they're doing all this stuff. Be specific. What did Walmart do to Mike Lindell?
Well, first of all, I want to say I was up till 4:30 this morning because
cocaine is a hell of a drug.
This one goes directly to my employees. This is that what they canceled was the MyPillow that we manufacture 100% here, 20 minutes from me at my factory. So I was very concerned. I'm heading down there today to my factory to talk to my workers and say, hey, we'll get something figured out to take this, that they take this $10 million hit, but not just that, the manufacturing of the MyPillows. There's a lot of jobs down there. And what Walmart did, Steve, last year, you got to take it back to last year. When all the box stores started canceling, HEB, Kohl's, Bed Bath & Beyond. By the way, I wonder how they're all doing now.
I don't know. You could call them, if you thought maybe drunk text them.
All these stores canceled. One of them was Costco, and Costco decided, hey, we'll hide under the radar for 4 months, and then they canceled us. And when I look back now, what Walmart did, Sam's Club canceled us, a subsidiary of Walmart. Then Walmart said, hey, we're going to take you out of the As Seen on TV section, which you got to realize, everybody, we're their biggest product or one of their biggest in the history of Walmart.
Yeah, right next to adult diapers and fishing rods. Walmart's a fucking catch-all. Everything there is on the same peg.
Back with MyPillow.
Mike Pillow has sales figures right about equal to that slime in a garbage can that when you push 2 fingers in it, it makes it farts. Yeah, that's the financial equivalent. I don't know what the profit margin is.
Pillow was 69, then 59, then 49, then 39. I believe we are their number one buy through ever. If not, we're in the top 1 or 2. I don't know.
That he means on Walmart.com, by the way.
Who the other one would be. So we've had.
Yeah, how would you? But just make the assertion, honestly. Just say you are. You know what I mean? It's kind of like take what you do with the election of 2020 and just do that with whatever Walmart's doing. Just it's China's fault. The sales figures bounced over to Spain and came back.
Had this relationship since 2012. Well, last year I thought it was kind of funny, Steve, that they canceled the As Seen on TV and they hit us in the back by the betting shelf.
Weird. They put you in betting. Let me get this straight. This is there's a plot against Mike Lindell because Walmart apparently put MyPillow in the betting section. What the? Oh God! It's just when these assholes think they're special.
And still, people who knew that Walmart still had MyPillow, so they went searching for it.
Really, people who were looking for betting went to the betting section, motherfucker. It was all the schemers at Walmart thought that maybe they'd sell more pillows if they put them in the betting section instead of up front near the beef jerky. Get the fuck out of here. Well, they took it out of the eye. Right. They needed to make room for all the manscaping stuff.
And they found it to support MyPillow.
Did they, or did they go there because they were in the pillow? Fuck me.
Then Walmart. Now this is about 2 months ago. Remember, sale.
Yeah, thanks. Keep me abreast. All right. The last time we joined our intrepid adventurer, his pillows had been relegated. Listen to me. Relegated to the pillow area of a store.
Sales have went up there on that betting shelf with our new footprint.
Oh, it's weird. So they tried to help you by moving your pillows from the shit shelf where they sell like the glasses that let you drive without trucker glare and the nose trimmer and the self-cathetering gear. And they decided to move your pillows out of that section and into the bedding section, and sales went up, which was just part of their plot. They were like, if we pull the rug out from under him now, what difference will it make? What we need to do is help his sales improve and then tell him to go fuck himself.
So sales had increased about 10,000 pillows a week.
Really? Because they put you in the section where they're looking for pillows? Motherfucker, this is so stupid.
And MyPillows a week. Well, about 3 weeks ago, Steve, Walmart says, yes, we're going to be...
Did they this much? I'm sure it was an embarrassing conversation, Mike, and they just didn't know how to break the news to you. So
we're going to be discontinuing it. We got a thing. I go, what? And so
that was your response? Dramatic. I mean, I feel like I'm there. I can almost smell your reaction. Wait, the biggest store that sells to the widest swath of rural people is no longer carrying my product?
I got their CMO on the phone.
A CMO? Motherfucker. Like CEO, CFO, CMO, get over yourself. Get a boss.
Actually, it was about 2 weeks ago.
All right, well, good. I'm sorry, I was losing track of the timeline.
Their CMO on the phone.
That's the hang on, ho. That's the chief marketing officer for all of Walmart, right?
All of Walmart. I get his number.
Huh. So you get a call from the top. It wasn't some middle manager at a store in Minneapolis.
Because my VPs came to me and said, hey, Walmart.
My VPs? Please tell me everybody who works at his business has a my next to their my CEO, my janitor, my accountant. Welcome to MyPillow. I'll be your my tour guide.
They're going to stop. I go, what do you mean? We just got a double order. And so I get their CMO.
Yeah, because fuck it. Inventories are through the roof, fucko. They got plenty, and they're not moving as it happens.
On the phone, and he did listen to me. And I'm listening to him talking to him. I go, we have an offer for you. You guys are still at $39.88, the highest price in the country for MyPillow. And I said, you go down to this next level. We spend $500,000 a week on TV media just on that product, which is every as seen on TV. It's a formula to go into the Walmart, especially Walmart with the as seen.
Yeah, you're not in the as seen on in TV thing. They moved you to betting, and you're higher priced than the other betting, and the other betting is kicking your pillow.
On TV products. Steve, anyone that spends $200,000 overall, it's a home run.
Yeah, I mean, even if it sucks, doesn't matter what the product is. Use toilet paper. You spend $200,000 on TV ads, people are going to buy that shit.
At Walmart, we spend $500,000 every week. And anyway, so this guy goes, I go, why would you hit us back in the betting? I said, our sales.
You hit us. Oh. The MyPillow CEO is having an argument with the chief marketing officer of Walmart and accusing him of a conspiracy of hiding his product in bedding.
Salesman has been treating my guys like garbage, didn't return their call for over a year. I'll turn that off.
Yeah, turn that off. Somebody's calling me back. I love that. He just handed his phone started ringing and he handed it to somebody, told him to turn it off. They haven't been returning my phone calls. Silence. Every time I turn around, I try to call these guys and they're not right now. Hold on one second. I'm on Bennett. Call you back later. They won't even return my
for over a year. And
that was Walmart's CMO trying to call him. Like, silence. Put that on silence. Yeah, no.
They I said we've never had this relationship where they just kind of shut us up and wouldn't contact us. And anyway,
and you waited a year to figure out why? Way to be on it, bruh. I was too busy buying $500,000 a week in ads for a product that everybody fucking knows about.
So he says, well, I'll look into it. I said, we're going to give you this offer, this 1988 MyPillow. You'll be the lowest price in the country. I said, because I want to keep my...
Yeah, so hold on. So you were going to give them the pillows at half price, which is still 6 times over cost. And he said he didn't go for it?
Hang on. Whoa. Hang on. We're going to wait to the break. But let me be blunt.
Yeah, give me my phone back. No, I just want to hang up on him again. I'm going to treat him like garbage.
We go to break. The cheap Walmart is all about mathematics.
Okay. Yeah, math, but commie math.
Okay. That the CMO and these guys know every square inch in a Walmart and what it generates. And trust me, you walk in there, it's a battle. Those shelves are battlefields of different providers, right?
It's almost like they thought it through and thought, hey, why aren't the pillows in the pillow section?
It's a war zone. And that CMO knows if it's a number one product, he knows to the 9th decimal place. Oh, I didn't know that. Tell me about that.
And he's making fun of MyPillow to his fucking face right now. Look at this asshole. Honest to God, he is making fun of him.
That is a lie. My point is he's spinning you right there, Lindell. This guy knows to the 10th decimal place what the free cash flow coming out of that centimeter where the MyPillow sitting. Short break.
Yeah, here's a shot of the factory.
Okay, right there you're seeing that's the factory floor of MyPillow.com, one of the great American manufacturing companies. I'm going to turn back to Mike Lindell.
They're stuffing pillows, fucko. They stuff pillows, sew them shut, and send them on their way. It's 2 rectangles sewed together. Patented infill. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I know, it's so exciting. And so many workers, too. Look at all that backed up inventory. Maybe that's the reason. Maybe...
Now about this breaking news out of Walmart, but I got to give you more breaking news. PBS stations, local stations that got to live and breathe on the donation they get. A number of PBS stations have notified Central PBS that they're dumping the January 6th hearings and going back to children's programming. Whoa, not what they wanted to hear from the liberals at PBS, but nobody's watching and nobody cares. Mike?
No, they're watching it on the other big networks and they don't need to carry it on PBS. They have C-SPAN for that.
Lindell, let me be blunt. A product like that's a historic product. A product that generating that kind of margin for Walmart, they sat around a table and were in that.
And we can only make a profit on this thing if he cuts the price in half and lets us have a fire sale because we have a backup of MyPillows sitting all over the fucking place because this prick wants them on the as seen on TV aisle.
CMO's face, the guys in charge of that product, that section of the store saying, hey, dude, you're taking away the engine that drives.
Yeah, this is, I mean, this is the industry. Hold on. On PBS stations, Jan 6 hearings can't dislodge Curious George. Public television built its reputation for news on the Watergate hearings, but some affiliates have hesitations about these hearings. Oh, you mean the part where kids normally watch morning cartoons on PBS, and instead they're seeing videos of people going, let's drag these motherfuckers out into the street? That's reason enough. Hi, kids. We interrupt your regularly scheduled program with a series of expletives and violent outbursts from psychos who are trying to burn your country to the ground. Major broadcast and cable networks are carrying the House hearings on Jan 6 live, but many on PBS stations, the hearings are losing out to the likes of Daniel Tiger and Curious George. Some public stations are essentially consigning the hearings to second-class status, airing them only on secondary digital channels instead of their better-known and more widely accessible flagship channels. Money's Hearing, for example, took a backseat to children's programming in Wyoming. Gee, wonder why. The statewide public broadcaster, the station aired its usual morning block of Curious George. Yeah, wouldn't be their attack on it. They're avoiding showing Liz Cheney as part of this. I would argue that Liz Cheney made this fucking phone call herself. Where else? Wyoming PBS is only among a number of public stations that have been reluctant to preempt shows such as Don Quixote and Sesame Street for hearings that sometimes feature cursing. Sometimes feature it. In videotape testimony, former Attorney General Barr called it bullshit, blah, blah, blah. We're having a commitment. We have a commitment to parents in Wyoming to provide a safe harbor on our main channel for their children during the day. Right. Why the fuck is this weird? Public stations skew blue as well, and red made the same kind of decision. South Carolina, New Hampshire, Michigan, Arizona, Georgia, and Iowa, among other states, aired kids' shows on their main channels and broadcast the hearings on a digital sub-channel called World, which features news, documentaries, and discussion programs. So fucking what?
Everybody coming in here and get it, and
That's
Lindell's
right.
putting advertising back of it. He says this is against forget hating Lindell's awakened values, right? Because we're woke. Forget that. We're in the money making business.
By he's now trying to comedically claim the word woke for them, by the way.
You're taking this away. I mean, this actually went against the shareholders and the employees of Walmart, Brother Lindell.
Absolutely.
Well, apparently not, because the CMO knows every square inch of that place and everybody's fighting for ground space, and it's not selling like it was at the price point that it was in Walmart, which sells cheap stuff to deplorables, like you said.
More than you could ever imagine, everybody.
Well, I don't know. I can imagine a lot of pillows. Sounds like heaven.
When you have a product that
A product. Prodick.
has a driver of $500,000 a week on TV media, and what it does is it brings
And it's still only selling as much as the other pillows in the bedding section.
everyone to the store, and then they're buying the other product. Say driver, and
Yes, this is the this is the argument. People go to Walmart because they see the ads for My Pillow, and when they go there, they buy everything except My Pillows.
what that CMO did. Now his excuse, Steve, he says, "Well, sales are we heard sales are fatiguing," and I go, "No, the sales are up. I got it right here. I said they were up
Sales are fatiguing.
over the last 3 months. They were up.
Yeah, how would he know? You got the figures. How would the CMO of Walmart, who's been tasked as the asshole who has to talk to you, how would he know?
25-30%. They were on the up, going up." And he says, "Well, let me check into it." Now here's where the story gets good.
Okay, finally. All right, it had to happen sooner or later. I believe in you, Mike. I trust you, and it had to get good. It wasn't good so far, but it had to get good at some point.
Well, let me check into that, and
Yeah.
I'll get a hold of your buyer. So our buyer that ignored my guys for a year, Steve. He ignored them. The online store,
Your guys?
everything. We couldn't get a hold of him. It was like My Pillow didn't exist. And so now all of a sudden now he's readily available, and he goes, oh, we'll help you online. And he goes, and then he gets back. My guys told me a week ago, they said, he came back and said, we're going to do something in 2023. We're going to do this big campaign in 2023. But right now they're going to arrest it. I go, what? The opportunity is now. They look.
No, it isn't. They have backed up inventory. That's what Walmart and Target just announced. They're overstocked on fucking everything. You ain't special, dickhead.
For products that are spending this kind of money. So I said, get that.
Yes, people are ready to buy more pillows at $40 a piece.
CMO back on the phone.
Especially when he's got this permanent buy one, get one free thing that he got busted for. Where technically speaking, they aren't half price.
So they make the appointment for the CMO, which was last night, you guys, around 4 o'clock. Now.
Wait, okay. I just want to keep this straight. So it was 4 o'clock. Somebody write that down. It was 4. So the week before, the buyer who was not returning your calls for a year, but now we're in the hours. Okay.
Central time. I get up.
Oh, shit. Central time. Well, that throws off my math entirely. What the fuck? Now we got to start from scratch. Okay. Back up to a year ago when they stopped returning your phone calls. Central time. Sorry. This is a 13-minute segment on this fucking show. No wonder Bannon and his assholes all make fun of this motherfucker because they have to have him on because he plays ads. And basically, part of that $500,000 a week includes keeping War Room Pandemic on the air. 4 o'clock Central, motherfucker.
On there, and their cowardly CMO isn't on the call.
Oh, well, maybe he thought it was Pacific time. Sorry. No, they're in Arkansas, aren't they? They should be on Central time. I mean, what's the confusion? I mean, maybe he's in New York, he is a marketing guy. You know how they are. Sunglasses, spiky hair, snappy suits. Sorry. Thank you, Shadow Woman, for the subs.
It's just me and the executive VP of Walmart.
Oh, an executive VP. Sounds almost like they're trying to make him important when he's not. An executive vice president in charge of bullshitting weirdos. And it's a big company.
Gets on there. Now remember, the CMO said sales are fatiguing, which was a lie.
They're not. Yes, he said they were fatiguing. Fartiguing? Fatiguing? The fuck? He said
on the call. It's just me and the executive VP of Walmart. Sure. And he gets on there. Now remember, the CMO said sales are fatiguing, which
fatiguing. That doesn't happen very often. That means the sales are fraternizing with other sales so much that they're getting exhausted, and then the pillows won't. They lose all their turgidity. Fatiguing. Oh God. How did he respond when you told him that the other guy said sales were fatiguing?
Which was a lie.
Well, yes, obviously they weren't fatiguing.
This guy, I talked to him and I said, this will be your biggest product buy-through in the history of Walmart, just like my other 3 price points were. I said, we're going to give you a MyPillow at $19.88. That's what you can retail it for in your store. And so he goes, all of a sudden he goes, well, no, we're not ever having MyPillow again. He said, you don't make the rating of a 4. And I go, what rating system?
Uh-oh. ESG. A rating of a 4? Out of 10? You mean the customer rates the product you don't get a 4 out of what? Well, I'm excited to find out.
And he goes, I go, what are you talking about?
What are you talking about? Like, do you even know how, as an executive vice president of Walmart, how Walmart even works? Do you even Walmart, bro?
He goes, well, 2.5 years ago, we put in a rating system.
Yeah, and sorry, our guy was supposed to call you a year ago and tell you about it.
And I go, what? I said, I'm high rated. I look it up. We're made a 5, a 4, 3.8. These are just customer ratings.
Oh, 3.8. So it was a 5, a 4, a 3.8. If you keep talking, are we going to end up at a 2?
I said, you do realize bots and trolls attack all the time.
Oh, that's what it is. Bots and trolls. Trolls and bots. Bots are trolling.
And he goes,
What? I've never heard of bots and trolls before. We should factor this into our analytics so that we don't downplay products that people actually want in our stores and upplay products that they don't actually want. That would throw our sales into a total tailspin if we were unaware of that. What year is this?
He goes, no, he says, well, we're canceling My Pillow.
Again.
And he had this smirk on his face. I said,
He had a schmirk. He did. He was schmirking about the fact that sales are fatiguing. Schmirk. What's a schmirk? It's like a when you're smirking, but you look like a schmuck. A schmirk. He had a schmirk.
Here's customer ratings. I said, you do realize bots and
Is that smirking over the phone? Is that a Zoom smirk?
trolls attack all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, no, he says, well, we're canceling My Pillow. And he had this smirk on his face.
Oh, terrible. He had schmirk on his face. Did you help him wipe it off?
I said, goodbye. You're going to be all over the news tomorrow. And I slammed the computer.
You slammed the computer. Oh, okay. Well, that's one way to handle it, I suppose. Did anybody see all over the news? Was he all over the news? Hold on one second. Let me check on this. Walmart drops My Pillow. It's got to be everywhere. Yeah, it's all over the news. Top stories, right from the first one is from Bring Me the News. Walmart dropping My Pillow products from shelves. CEO Mike Lindell says 9 hours ago. Mike Lindell rages at Walmart over My Pillow pull. You're canceling us. Walmart pulls My Pillow products from stores. Fox 59. I mean, that's everything. There you go. Bring Me the News, Newsweek, Fox 15, Fox 4 Kansas City. Walmart pulls My Pillow products from stores. KSN TV, another Kansas outlet. Walmart pulls, okay, same story. Tom's Guide, what? Best Memorial Day sale. Oh, it didn't happen. My Pillow petition for Amazon Walmart to pull items passes 100,000 signatures. When was that? April 6th, 2021. Well, it took them long enough. Where to buy My Pillow? And what companies cut ties? Jan 27, 2021. Yeah, I'm seeing 6 stories, 2 of them from the same source, all over the news. And then what I want to know is, did you buy your computer at Walmart? Because I don't think they're going to give you a deal again.
He lied, straight up lied. It was
the nerve.
all to slow play Mike Lindell.
He straight up lied when he said, we're not picking up My Pillow. And then he didn't.
Whoa. What's his name?
Whoa. What's this guy's name so we can get his life threatened?
Let's make him famous.
There you go. Yeah, there you go. Let a bunch of psychopaths put a bullseye, like it was his fucking decision.
I want to make this guy famous. Let's make him famous.
I don't remember.
Give me a picture. Again, maybe not now, but for the afternoon show, I want a picture. And I want a
let's
name.
do it on the afternoon. I'll get the details.
Yeah, let me wait till I come back for my other My Pillow ad. Jesus Christ, what the fuck for? It's a giant company.
But and this is
hold on,
Walmart.
stop. Whoa.
I mean, this is where it gets really creepy. Like, again, remember when we used to think Mike Lindell was just kind of a laughable idiot and it was just gullible and you know, just found his way like from one addiction to the other, from crack to sniffing Trump's farts, and it was basically the same effect on his brain. And this is where you go like, no, dude's just a liar and a bad guy. This is nasty. I mean, obviously Steve Bannon is this kind of person, but look at these assholes. Yeah, I'll show you who the guy is later.
Whoa. Hang on for a second. We're getting more on the Walmart stuff. What's the price you just named?
1988.
Okay,
What?
1988, everybody. But here's
Okay,
what
hold on.
Hold on. Can they do that with their 66% off thing for my channel? Can we turn this into an ad? I've got a minute and a half left.
Can War Room Posse?
Yeah, fuck this. It's just an ad.
Get the War Room Posse loves you and supports you.
Yeah, they can't sleep enough.
We get the same thing
These are guys who pride themselves on bedhead.
that you're offering Walmart and the Walton family and those demons over there.
Yeah, the demons at yes, please demonize Walmart. Good luck.
That don't love you. Can we get that price?
I knew you were going to ask that. So, I
knew you were going to ask that because we spoke about it before I came on, and this was all going to be a way to play this. This is called victimhood marketing, and this is how you get suckers to support you even though you don't deserve it. It worked for Trump. That's what his Save America, Stop the Steal, legal defense fund bullshit is about. That's what this is. We just watched a fucking grift on maggots, and we're watching both of these guys know it's set up and working. Look at these assholes laughing about this.
I wanted to show everybody my factory this morning. What Walmart did goes directly into my employees. I said any other time I'm canceled with the other products that I don't make here. I can make that up, doing other stuff, but I can't make up their job. So we do need your help. So what I did,
yeah, this is victimhood marketing,
Steve, for the War Room.
Fuck off.
I put it up.
Yeah, use the code Skin Lesion for a 95% discount.
Squared. 1988, everybody. As many as you can get right now.
Yeah, what are you telling me that your prices have been inflated and now you are overstocked and therefore you are deflating your prices in line with the economic projections that I have been stating about every aspect of modern sales industry in the United States currently? Thanks for proving my point, you fucking tool.
We're doing this flash sale for War Room. God bless you all if you can help out because
you're doing great. He doesn't sleep. He spends $500,000 a week on advertising, and now he's having to beg people to buy pillows on fucking Steve Bannon's show. And again, none of this would be a problem. None of this ever would have been an issue for his business if Mike Lindell had said, I am separating myself from my pillow right now. I'm taking a leave of absence. Or my CFO or whoever else is going to be running the company to get out there. I'll be reviewing some sales stuff, but I am not acting as CEO right now. And especially when I'm doing, these, upcoming, events or whatever, we're not going to have the product for sale at the Trump rallies. We're not going to do any of that stuff. If people like it, they'll support it and they'll know. He hasn't. He's basically, they sell my pillows at the Trump rallies in a booth while he's there. He views it as an ad campaign.
This one, I was up till 4 this morning.
Blazing rails.
Worried about my employees. I'm heading there now after the...
If you were worried about your employees, you should have stepped down as CEO last year when you started all this bullshit because you knew it was incendiary, even if you thought you were in the right.
Show, because they're going to read all about this stuff and go, hey, wait a minute.
Hey, wait a minute. What do you mean Walmart hasn't been returning our calls for a year? You what now? Wait a minute. What happened to all that make your move stuff? Or was that all bullshit? That was all bullshit, Joel.
This is what we make every day.
You take off now. We're gonna get you on the afternoon shows from the...
Yeah, don't forget, bring back the scalp of that dude so we can get his life threatened for random fucking reasons.
Factory. How's that? You go punch.
That sounds great.
Go to our square, mypillow.com, promo code WARROOM, 1988.
Jesus Christ. Look at this. Both of them. Like, we just played this fucker again.
Is the classic My Pillow. Wow.
As many as you want. We're not going to put a limit on it, Steve. Everybody can get...
Yeah, because he's overstocked. Did you see that fucking warehouse? It's like 12 people working there. Like, there's 2 seamstresses and a bunch of people stuffing pillows, and they're just piling up.
Get whatever they want.
Get it. Just buy it. Just get it the fuck out of here. I mean, our patented fill rots. It starts to smell like an old sheepdog after it's been sitting for a couple of weeks, and we'd rather have that happen in people's beds because they can blame their own head.
You know what? And shame on Walmart. I'm going to say one plug. There is a great store called Ollie's, and Ollie's came to us 3 weeks ago when they heard about this.
Oh, shit. Ollie's? What do you need Walmart for? Ollie's? God, I mean, that's... Boom. Done. Fixed. No problem.
that it potentially could happen. And they're in their stores and they are amazing. And they're a direct competition to Walmart.
Yeah, I think so. I think Ollie, I mean, when I think Walmart, I think, no, not Target. Ollie's is the first time I'm hearing it.
Go Ollie's, you know, God bless them.
Go Ollie's. Go do it. But go right to My Pillow.
Not Filene's Basement, you don't think? You didn't get a big Filene's Basement deal?
.com promo code WAR.
Oh, right, now, like, that's the end of it. These guys, by the way, would like you to think that this is them tired of winning. That this is, remember, Mike Lindell, just a few weeks ago, I mean, he's been saying it all along, but as recently as a couple of weeks ago when we did another clip, was saying we've never been in a better position than we are now. Meanwhile, he's got, and I have to look this up. I don't know when this is coming out. Maybe we'll find out. Lindell TV, hold on. There it is. So, oh God, he's live right now. Hold on. Look at this shit. He's live in a car. Hold on. Where the fuck?
We're putting out the lowest price.
Jesus Christ. Like, look at this promo code L77. Because Trump lost twice. I see. He lost the popular vote in the first election, and then he super lost in the second one. So that makes sense.
Promo code L77. You can get as many as you want. Get them, please get them. Help.
Yeah, buy all the pillows. Don't, instead of sheets, just stitch pillows together. Just
anything, email blasts, anything in the world history.
I'm in the parking lot. My employees are in the building behind me, and I'm afraid they're going to walk out. By the way, does anybody notice how tan Brannon is? Right? Look at this dude. The hell's going on? We've said it before, like, this asshole tricked this asshole into buying him a television studio, and he runs Lindell TV now. This is the guy who did the documentaries in the first place, and then, backed up, like had Lindell basically set him up with this broadcasting location, wherever the fuck it is. You think it's the lighting? It could be. He could be using the Rudy Giuliani lighting from yesterday. I mean, it looks like shit. It's just goofy, but because they just bought these things and popped them up or whatever. Because what he does is he tells Lindell something costs like $50,000, and Lindell's like, "Do it. We got to save our country from." And then he just goes and buys like a $200 looping piece of video and puts it on these, and he buys like 9 television sets and takes 6 of them home. This is so spray tan's gone wild. Yeah, it's totally. And he's got a silk tie on. Mike's like just sold his silk ties, broadcasting from a parking lot outside his building. This motherfucker's got a sweet air-conditioned space he's working in. This is fucked up.
Right now, you can support these stores. You have the other list of stores,
and then
that have.
Yeah, he's buying one right now. He's got a lot of extra money to burn. So yeah.
And there's one that just came on, and I want to put them first and foremost. They're
Ollie.
We have 2 here in Memphis. We have 2 of them here in Memphis.
Oh, man. Oh, so now we know where the studio is. So he wasn't supposed to say. I mean, maybe he's leaked it before. I don't watch a lot of this shit.
These guys.
You're supposed to keep it to yourself, dum-dum. You're not supposed to know where the secret broadcasting site is from.
Upwards of 250,000 My Pillows. What a godsend for Ollie's. So maybe, to fill somewhat of that void, what just happened today.
Yes.
I mean, we pray, and I mean, Ollie's, you guys can help them out. Ollie's, but we have other stores that also stayed with us.
Jesus Christ. They stayed with us through thick and thin, because nobody else wants to put their shit there.
We do. There's the list again.
Oh, God. Cancel culture as of 6/16/2022. Can you imagine who is in charge of putting this list together on whatever site that they posted on? Like, this is in one of those like file folder things. Look, it's all their icons. High production value, guys. This motherfucker, look, I know, yeah, I'm jealous. I want a Glenn Beck's, spaceship landing studio. I like what my setup here, and I think I've done damn well considering. But the amount of fucking money that Lindell has dumped into this Lindell TV bullshit, and that's what it looks like? Jesus Christ, get fucked. It's so aggravating.
Seed to table.
Look at this. And this is basically like a teeth grinding list.
He stood up against the mask mandates, all this stuff, stood up for our country and still does. I'm going to be with him next week. Great, great, great American. True Value Hardware, Lewis Drug, Tri-County Medical Supply.
Oh, wait. You got the Tri-County Medical Supply. Yeah, I mean, what do you need Walmart for?
Go up there. Don't show that yet on the bottom.
Yeah, don't show the notes I made on the bottom about fuck those guys.
The stores, show those stores again. These are.
Can I look? I recognize. I Google things. I pop them up on screen, and yes, I have to like drag them in and drag them out or whatever. But I think it's kind of charming, and considering the limitations that I have on production, I think I do pretty well. Don't you? Meanwhile, these pricks, I mean, hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Brandon, and I don't,
And we're watching him scroll through like a Microsoft Word document. And you can see his laptop icons on it. Jesus, just frame it in. The fuck? Oh, God.
Put up Walmart.
Put up Walmart.
Okay. This is Walmart's contact.
Jesus Christ. They're just doxing Walmart. This is the state of Frank Speech and Lindell TV. This son of a bitch is doxing Walmart.
You're done.
Executive communications at walmart.com. Yeah, that's going right to the top of the list. There's literally a printer at that office that just prints those out. They go right into a shredder. Wait a minute. Is that an official Walmart? It looks very official. Executive.communications. Get what?
All this time.
And a 1-800 number? How do we get such an inside scoop?
It's unreal. 10,000 vendors. So there we are. And must be in a no parking zone here or something. I don't know why they keep coming out.
Because they're like, hey, is that Mike Lindell yelling into his steering wheel?
Anyway, so I'm going to have to back up here.
Yeah, he's blocking a driveway at a hospital.
Yeah. Anyway, Brandon, why don't you...
Anyway, Brandon, just go back to the show. I think I'm parked on an old lady.
Either that or you can talk. Just go to one screen here.
Let's go to that commercial that Mike just...
Yeah, that's not lighting. That's either a spray tan or a real tan or both.
And he's got to move that car. What's that, Logan?
Yeah, he's got to move that car.
I heard Walmart just canceled my pillow. Shame on Walmart. We've got...
And so and now he's running an ad. For fuck's sake. That's the channel right now. This is the guy, by the way, who had White House access during, preceding the January 6th insurrection, and entered the White House into the Oval Office, spoke with Trump at length, and walked out with paper with notes about martial law on it. Shit. Yes, you did, Portia. Yeah. So, oh my God, this is fucking terrible.